switch it?
Yeah.
All right. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
So is each here. I gotta be in this angle because my phone, I'm trying to charge it. Battery is low. Very good. You know, if there's anybody who comes, John.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody up.
One person.
Who?
Jason Abrams.
Jason.
No,
What's up, Jason?
there's five people. Five people? Six people. Peter Lunding.
So, oh my God, Max, will you please calm down? Mommy gave you a whole plate of food. It's like the dogs, right? We'll give them their own food, but they want my food. They're smart in a way, you know why? Because they eat my food and then they eat their food. Yeah. There's a little piece of bacon in. Might need a drink, actually, honey. I'll be around. It's a little spicy. Like spicy sausage.
That's funny. First, this guy Peter Lunding says slob, and then he says looks good.
It does look pretty good, right?
That's funny.
He's spicy, though.
That's sausages.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about No Limit Soldier. Look, let me explain something to all of you. I am all for breaking balls on YouTube. I love it. I love to have confrontations back and forth where it's like a debate. Like I said, I wanted to debate No Limit Soldier. I love to make my points, they make their points. I love the insults. Fat, I'm whatever you want to say about me. I'm a bad husband, I'm a bad father, I'm a bad son, I'm ugly, I'm hairy, I'm fat, I'm disgusting. I'm all for it. Okay. But the problem is people like this guy, Dale, his first name is Dale. He takes things too far. I have a very, very strong feeling, I'll say alleged, but I have a very strong feeling this is the guy who's sending the food to my house. Now, let me explain to you why last night was a major problem. My mother, as you know, had a triple bypass. Okay? My mother gets very frightened. Someone is knocking on the door at 12 o'clock midnight. You know, she got very frightened. My wife, as you know, has cancer. God bless her, breast cancer. She got very frightened. My kids who have school the next morning, they got very frightening. So this is no longer becoming a joke. This is not funny anymore. Okay? It started off as something that's funny, and now it's becoming serious. Now this Mama Luke says he wants to come to my house. Yeah. Okay. See, he knows the laws in New Jersey, this guy. He's pretty smart. He knows that, see, if he comes to my house, technically, because I actually filed a police report on this. It's not. Let me explain to you why I filed a police report. It's not that I want the police assistance. It's just that I want there to be a record. I told the cop directly when he was here. I said, if the guy breaks into my house, I'm going to defend myself. And the cop said, rightfully so. So, if he just comes to my house and he's standing outside, there's really not much I could do. I could call the police. I could have him, removed from my house. But if he has the balls to act, no, because I want them to know. If he has the balls to break into my house, he knows the laws already, Ma. He knows the laws. The guy, he understands it. If he has the laws to break into my house, well, the, then the party gets started. All right, want me to hold it? Yeah. So, let's see what happens with that. Is there any comments, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Read them.
Peter London said, not cool, needs to stop.
You're right, Peter. Thank you. Anybody else?
Commander 35.
Commander 35.
Coming for Sophia tonight. Be careful. Let's go to Brooklyn Pizza from Daily.
See, look, it's funny you mentioned Brooklyn Pizza. I was thinking about that tonight. It's funny. I was thinking about going there tonight. It's funny you mentioned that. Look, see, like Commander 35. What do you say? He's coming for Sophia?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. See, Commander 35 is being a clown. He's joking around. And that's fun. There's a difference between being a clown and what this guy, Dale, No Limit Soldier, is doing. But I have, like I said, I have to say alleged, but I have a feeling he's the one who's sending the food to my house. It is very, very uncool to send food to my house at midnight. Okay? And then, that piece of shit, Chad Clifford. I mean, this guy, you want to talk about the world's biggest hypocrite? The world's biggest hypocrite is Chad Clifford. The guy calls me up, I don't know, like maybe a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I called him. It was regarding the bet that we had. The bet we had a bet, and we were discussing the terms of the bet. We didn't agree on it. We ended it. You know, Chad's like, you can't include future money. You can't include your house. It's in your mother's name. He's nuts, the guy. But let's put all of that aside. Okay. Chad said to me on the phone that his heart goes out to my family. He says, "God bless your wife. God bless your children." He goes, "You're all dealing with a lot." And he goes, "Family should always be off limits." And I start thinking to myself, he's a nice guy. You know what I mean? And then I see him laughing at all of No Limit Soldier's videos. He's laughing at everything. And then he writes comments like this: "Oh, so you could play the piano at night, but it's wrong for someone to knock on your door at midnight." He goes, "Ha ha 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 ha." Yeah, there's a big difference, you Mama Luke. There's a big difference between me playing the piano where I can control the volume and my family is used to me playing the piano. There's a big difference between that and a stranger knocking on my door at midnight. You ever saw that movie, The Stranger? What's with Liv Tyler, right, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never saw that movie? People knocking on your door at midnight is scary. Not for me, because I'm not scared of anything. I swear to you, I'm not scared of nothing. I am not scared. And I'm not just saying that to sound like a tough guy. I'm just one of those types of people. I'm not afraid to die. I know we're all going to die. I accept that. And I just feel like there's nothing you're going to do to me. Like, what are you going to do to me? You're going to kill me? We're all going to die anyway. So I'm not afraid of nothing. I've always lived my life with no fear. I've never been afraid of nothing. I've done things in my life. I jumped off a bridge that was 115 feet. You understand? I could have landed on rocks. There was a boat passing by. I could have landed on a boat. You ask my mother the crazy things I've done in my life. They call me Naked Richie. I used to run around, I used to climb trees like a gorilla naked. You think I'm afraid of things? I'm not afraid of nothing. You understand? But the thing is, my mother is afraid. My mother gets afraid. And my children get afraid. And to some degree, my wife even gets afraid. And that's what affects me. So it's like, it's got to stop. And I'm at a point where I'm thinking about hiring a private investigator. I think I'm going to find out who this guy is, No Limit Soldier. He claims he lives in Delaware. I believe his first name is Dale. If anybody has any information on this guy, let me know. Okay? If you know his name, if you know where he lives, I'm actually going to start making videos because I want to find out where this Mama Luke lives. I want to know his name. I want to know where he works. I want to know everything about this guy. Any comments?
Daly says, when I come visit my relatives in Brick, I'm gonna have go to Brooklyn Pizza.
Oh, Brooklyn Pizza is great.
And he goes, did you ever go to Vinny's Pizza in Brook on Herbertsville Road?
No, but I went to Vinny's Pizza over here by my house. There's a Vinny's Pizza right over here by me.
Tom Young says, don't you think it's time for McDonald's?
Well, the guy actually brought McDonald's to my house last night, but it was fish sandwiches. If it would have been a Big Mac, I would have took it, or a quarter pounder. Any other comments?
Commander 35 is being mean today.
Yeah. He's mad at me because I called him out. I called.
Hi, Back to the Future.
Hi, Back to the Future. What's up? Commander 35.
Hip
Yep.
Hop Live wants the chicken cutlet recipe.
What? Who said that?
Hip Hop Live, he's begging for it.
Hip Hop Lifestyle. I love him, but once in a while he breaks my balls too. He's another one. He was breaking my
The
balls earlier.
secret is you have to get very thin chicken cutlets.
He
That's
was breaking my balls that I play piano at night. Listen, music calms the beast. You understand? Music, relaxes people. That's why they have those YouTube videos that says late night music. You know what I mean? I'm not playing friggin' Led Zeppelin, at like 12 o'clock at night. I'm playing Peace and Serenity. I'm playing like calm music on the piano. Guy makes it seem like I'm playing like Ozzy Osbourne or something. What?
Zanny Savage.
Yeah, what do you say?
He said, No Limit is coming to Barnegat. He said, Are you facing him like a man? I can't wait.
This is what the problem is. Can I explain to you the problem? New Jersey has very strict laws. I'm gonna explain it to you. I spoke to the officer about it. Let's say No Limit Soldier comes to my house. Hear me out. And I open up the door and I beat the living shit out of him, right? I break his jaw, I knock him out, he goes on the floor, I kick him in his balls, I break his kneecaps. Here's what the problem is. I'm gonna go to jail. Me, not No Limit Soldier. And the reason for that is that this is America. People have the right to knock on your door. We get people all the time, Jehovah Witness. We get these people, salespeople, right, Jen? They come, they knock on the door. Can you imagine if Jehovah Witness comes to my house, knocks on my door? I open up the door, I beat the living shit out of him. The guy's saying, Jehovah, Jehovah. I'm like, boom, boom. Beating him, kicking him, beating him. So you can't, just because somebody comes to your door and knocks on your door, you don't have the right to assault them. You can't do
Commander
that.
35 said, People are posting your address on Craigslist for special service.
All right, whatever. Look, the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. Look, I don't. Do you want to know why I'm not affected by none of the things that anybody's doing with my address? Listen to me. There's only one of three things that you guys could do. That's it. One is you could come to my house. Now, if you come to my house, like I said, I technically can't do anything to you if you're outside my house. So what I'll do is I'll call the police. Hopefully, I'll try to keep you there. The police will come in time and they'll remove you from my house and they'll take a police report. And obviously, if you keep doing it over and over and over again, they will arrest you. Okay? So if someone breaks into my house, I now have the right to defend myself. If someone has a weapon, such as a knife or a gun, I have the right to do more than defend myself. You understand? So that's basically it. It's like, so you want to play this little game, play the game. What can I tell you? What do you want? What do you all want from me, You all trying to threaten me. It's like, do what you got to do. You want to come to my house? Like I said, here's the outcome. I'm gonna give you A, I'm gonna give you B, and I'm gonna give you C. Here's the outcome. Okay. Here's outcome A. You come to my house. You're outside my house. I'm gonna call the police because I can't do anything because you're not doing anything wrong. So I'm gonna call the police. I'm just gonna be like, there's someone here that is trespassing. This is a person that's made very negative, derogatory videos. It's on file. The police know about No Limit Soldier. I showed them all the videos. Okay, so the only thing I can do is call the police. That's it. Now, if he breaks down my door, enters my house, I have the right to defend myself. Okay, if he has a weapon, okay, I have the right to use deadly force. That's it. So those are the options. I don't know, like this concept of you constantly saying I have your address. What does that mean? You have my address. What does that mean? There are laws. There are laws. There's the police department. That's why you ever hear protect and serve the community? That's why they're here. And if they can't do it, you have to do it. If someone breaks into your home, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone has a weapon, you have the right to use the deadly force. That's about if someone is gonna try to kill my family, I have the right to shoot them. And that's it. So I don't understand the concept of people constantly saying, I have your address. I go, so what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, tell me, you have my address. What are you gonna do about it? You wanna send me food, you mother effers? Send me food every day. Do me a favor. Send me food every day. You think that bothers me? I'll eat the damn food. But just make the food good. Make the food good. You send me 5 fish sandwiches. I don't want fish sandwiches. Send me a Big Mac. Send me a quarter pounder. Send me a double quarter pounder. Send me French fries. Send me chicken nuggets. I'll eat the whole effing thing. But you're sending me fish sandwiches. Any comments?
Yes, I use eggs for my cutlets. And then I put them in breadcrumbs. And then I fry them
I
in
think they're
olive
more
oil.
concerned with you talk to them, John.
Then Zanny Savage says, what if someone comes to say hi like a fan?
There's nothing I can do, Dan. Look, here's the thing. I'm not gonna let you in my house. I'm gonna be honest with you. If someone comes to my house, I'm sorry, I'm not letting you in. The only way I would let you into my house is if we mutually agreed. Like, in other words, let's say we made an arrangement. You follow me? Like, I'm talking to you on the phone, and I decided I want to invite you to my home. That's a different story. If I'm inviting you to my house, I'm going to let you in because you're why? I'm inviting you. But if you show up unannounced, if you show up where I didn't invite you, I'm not letting you in my house. So what's going to happen is I'm going to call 911. You're going to stay outside the house with the door closed, and the police will remove you from the premises. And obviously, if you keep doing that, they're going to arrest you. You can't just come to my house unannounced. It has to be that I invite you, my wife invites you, my mother invites you. Someone has to invite you. You can't just show up to my house unannounced, okay? If you come to my house and you break down the door, I have the right to defend myself. I have the right to defend myself. If you come to my house and break down my door and you have a weapon, I have the right to shoot you. And I have the right to use deadly force. And that's the bottom line. So that's it. Those are the options. They're really now the options is pranks. Okay, pranks. You want to mail me food? Fine, mail me food. You want to mail me a blow up doll that I can fool around with when my wife doesn't give me any love? Feel free to do it. I mean, what else? What else really is there? You know what I mean? You have to understand we have children. Don't do anything stupid. We have children here now. So, you want to face me like a man. Face me. But we got children here. You understand? People don't understand this. There's children present. And you're having someone knock on the door at 12 o'clock. You scared my children. Okay, you scared my mother and you scared my wife. And that is not effing cool. Tell them, Jennifer.
I don't want anything to do with these people. Here.
Can you please get me a drink, hon? Someone gave me 99 cents, most likely a hate comment. Sorry. It's not Commander 35. It's not that I'm snitching. I want the police to be aware because I want there to be a record. I want there to be a record. Because if someone comes to my house and there's a record, the police are going to understand if I have to do what I have to do. You understand? It's not about snitching. Just try to understand. I don't get afraid by nobody. I'm not afraid by nothing. There's nothing you could do. I come from Brooklyn, baby. If you only knew what I've dealt with in my life and what I've witnessed. I witnessed things that will make a lot of people, grown men, admit themselves into the emergency room because they would be physically sick to the point where you don't even want to know how much they would be sick, the things I've seen in my life. You think I'm afraid? You think I'm afraid of No Limit Soldier? So that's the bottom line. I'm trying to see who gave me that 99 cents. Yeah, it was a hate comment. My wife deleted it. She wasn't supposed to delete it. You could hate for 99 cents. My wife doesn't agree with that though.
Yeah. And they know it. That's what it
But it's 99 cents per hate comment. So anyway, let's change the subject. I got out of D-Walk at the right time. I got out of Funwear at the right time. I've been buying more AMC. So it's all good. What was the best moment of your life? Probably when my children were born. Two best moments of my life: when Michael was born and when Sophia was born. When Sophia was born, it was a scary moment though. The umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck, and she couldn't breathe. And they thought they had to do an emergency C-section on my wife. Thank God they didn't have to do it, man. They scared the shit out of me, man. The doctor told me, get out. I was in the room with my wife. He goes, get out. I ran out, and it was like 4 or 5 like nurses, doctors all ran in, and I'm trying to get information. I said, what's happening? And one of it was a male nurse actually. He told me, he goes, look, he goes, the umbilical cord is wrapped around your daughter. She can't breathe. Her heartbeat is getting faster, and she's in a panic mode. We have to do an emergency C-section. I was like, oh my God. But I don't know what they did. I don't know if they induced the labor. I still don't really understand what happened. But they were able to just have a natural birth right at that moment without doing a C-section. And Sophia came out and they were good. I had no idea what happened. That was the scariest moment of my life. I'm not scared of nothing because listen, I've accepted in life, listen to me, we're all gonna die. I think the problem is with people, they don't accept that they're gonna die. Listen to me very carefully. Every single one of you are going to die. That's it. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're all dead. That's it. You're going to die. Everyone in your family is going to die. All of your friends are going to die. If you have animals, if you have pets, you have a dog, you have a cat, they're going to die. So I'm sorry to say this. I know it's sad, but it's the truth. We're all going to die. So the way I see it is death is going to come my way one way or the other. It's either going to come because I eat too much and I have a heart attack and I drop dead. It's either going to come because whatever. I could be in the ocean, a big gigantic shark is going to eat me. I could be in the jungle and a friggin' lion attacks me and rips me to shreds and I'm dead. Like that movie Beast. Someone could shoot me. Someone could stab me. Someone could beat the shit out of me. They could break my friggin' skull. In other words, you never know how you're gonna die. Some people, you know what I mean? Some people die, unfortunately, in a very tragic situation. You look at 911, 9/11, the World Trade Center, all those poor innocent Americans. They shouldn't have died that day. Okay? It was not their time. It was not their time. Their lives were robbed from them, from terrorists. Okay? And unfortunately, some people die very tragically and unfortunate. Some people are lucky and they die natural. It's like natural causes. But any which way you twist this, we're going to die. So the way I look at it is what is there to be afraid of? I'm gonna die. Like, like even if nobody bothers me, here's an example. Let me give you an example. Let's say nobody bothers me in my life. Let's say nobody comes to my house. Let's say nobody attempts to kill me. I'm still going to die. And it might be of my own doing. It might be because I eat too much, and I might clog up my arteries. I might drop dead. Okay. So with that, I'm not afraid of anyone. It's not a threat. Someone says it's a threat. It's a fact. I'm not threatening anyone. You're all going to die. Like all of you. You're all dead. It's not a threat. Listen to me. There is no way you can escape death. There's nothing you could do, brother. You can make all the money in the world. You could be a health fanatic. Listen to me. You could be a health fanatic. You could be a vegan. You could stop smoking. You could exercise like every day. You could run every day 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles. You're going to die. That's it, all of you. The guy's like, that's a threat. It's not a threat. It's reality. It's reality. So the way I see it is I know I'm going to die. I have come to terms with it. I have come to an acceptance that I'm going to die. So I live with no fear. I live with no fear. There's not, because whenever it is I die, I die. That's it. I can't control it. Whenever God decides it's your time, I gotta go. And the thing is, we don't know when that time is. Like I said, it could be anything. It could be me and my wife and my family go on a vacation. I take a swimming in the ocean. Like there was this woman in the Bahamas recently. She was snorkeling in the Bahamas. A beautiful woman. I think she was a school teacher. And I think 3 or 4 sharks ate her. She's dead. That's it. That's it. She's gone. Okay, just because why? She went to the Bahamas and she took a swim. Okay? A beautiful girl came to our wedding. Okay, she was 21 years old. Listen to this. Me and my wife got married in 2005. This beautiful young girl came to my wedding, happy as you could be, beautiful as could be. Maybe, 2 months later, her and her mother got into a car accident. A Mack truck hit her. Her car flipped over 16 times. The mother survived, and a 21-year-old girl died. She died. Okay, so I know this sounds like a morbid conversation, but you're asking me why I'm not afraid of anything. Not afraid of anything because I've come to an acceptance. I'm going to die. And does it really make a difference how I die? Does it really make a difference? Does it make a difference if someone shoots me? Does it make a difference if I eat 100 friggin' Big Macs? You know how you could tell I'm not afraid of death? Because a lot of people don't understand why I eat so much fattening food every day. Because I don't give a shit. I don't care. I want to enjoy my life. I know what you're going to say. Oh, but you have kids, you have children. Look, worst case scenario, I have an extremely large life insurance policy. And either my mother or my wife is going to be a very rich person if I go. So that's the bottom line. Thank you, John. I love you, brother. See, the problem with all of you is a lot of you are miserable. Can I tell you the truth? You want to know the difference? See, you want to know another reason why I'm not afraid of anything? I like to live life to the fullest. Do you know that each and every day of my life, I enjoy my life? I enjoy my life. Do you know why I enjoy my life? Because I know life is short. Life is very short. 1 minute you're here, and then the next minute you're gone. So I decided to live my life each and every day like it's my last. Every day, I'm always having fun. I spend a lot of time with my family. I'm eating like a king. I'm playing my music. I'm recording music. I'm happy. I'm happy. There's not one day in my life that I'm miserable. I see all these people out there, they're miserable. They hate their lives. They hate their jobs. They hate waking up in the morning, going to work. They hate everything about their lives. Not me. I love everything about my life. I'm trying to read what's going on here. I think everybody's fighting. This guy Vera is back. Vera, I thought you said you want bygones to be bygones. You're already breaking my balls. It's one day. I think we got to get rid of Vera because Vera's a piece of garbage. I'm sorry, Vera's gone. Say bye bye, Vera. Bye bye, Vera. I think Vera has another account here. So we got rid of the two Vera accounts. So I got rid of two Vera accounts are gone. And don't waste your time fighting with this SCUM. So what's going on with Teddy Zane? What am I having for dinner? I'm not sure yet. I was thinking about Brooklyn Square Pizza. What's going on with Teddy Zane? Teddy is still charging everybody $10. None of his plays are making money, I don't think, right? Has Teddy's plays any one of his plays been making money? I wouldn't mind DeSantis being the president. I wouldn't mind that at all. But if I had to vote, I would vote Trump before DeSantis. But if it turns out that this DeSantis gets the Republican nomination, I wouldn't have a problem with that. No problem at all. I think Ron DeSantis will make a great president. Yep, he did. Actually, I heard Teddy Zane say, "You walked to 200." But I'm just, I'm just trying to understand like what's going on with Teddy Zane. Lately, it's like he started off with the Chinese stocks, the IPOs, and I guess to a certain degree it made sense. It made sense. No, no, just hear me out for a second. If he was going to present you with a play that you couldn't find out on your own, and it turned out to be a winner, I guess, hey, look, even if it's let's put aside the fact that it may not be illegal that he's accepting $10 a month because he's not a financial planner. He doesn't have a license. He's not a licensed financial planner. Let's just put that aside. I'll say allegedly. I'll put that aside. If he's going to bring plays to the table that are legitimately making people money, so be it, right? If they paid him the $10. But the thing is, has he been bringing plays? Has he been bringing plays that make money? I think every single one of his plays are losers. All I do is get message. All I do is get messages from people telling me they're down 80,000 listening to Teddy Zane. They're down 70,000. They're down 60,000. They're down 50,000. But I think what's really effed up is that Teddy keeps charging people. Teddy reminds me of Paulie from Goodfellas. What happened to your restaurant? What, I got hit by effing lightning? F you, pay me. What happened? The place went on fire? F you, pay me. Teddy Zane reminds me of Paulie. No. Moon Monster's always been an Apefather supporter. He's certainly not the only one, but he's certainly one of the best ones. Him, John Nito, GN Workstation. There's so many of them, Tom, Angie, Relentless. I mean, just off the top of my head, there's so many. Back to the Future. So many. But you want to know what people don't understand, and this is what I was trying to warn Teddy. I was trying to no, I'm not losing money, Bob the Biller. Bob the Builder. I'm out. I actually made $5,000. I'm out of DWalk. I'm out of Funware. I sold Funware in the after hours at 151. I listened to my wife. You know what she told me? My wife has a very good strategy. She says, new strategy. Every time you're up money, sell and take profits. This is what she told me. And she says, you could always buy back in. You could always buy back in. So I listened to I was up about $1,000 on Funware. I sold in the after hours at $1.51, and I was gonna buy back in. I really was, but I didn't. I fell asleep. I'm gonna be honest with you. I woke up at like 1 o'clock or something. I woke up at like one. I don't remember what time I woke, but it might be like 11. I don't remember what time. But I woke up. I woke up when the market opened, and when the market opened, everything was down. I saw DWalk was down. I saw Funware was down. So I was like, thank God I got out of that shit. Yeah, Trump has balls. I love him too. I love Trump. A lot of the things that Trump says is very, very factual, and people try to make it seem like he exaggerates. A lot of times he doesn't. Look, I've been following Donald Trump my whole life, and has there been times he exaggerated? Yes, especially with his net worth. Like like he'll come out and say I'm worth like 10 billion, 15 billion, He obviously is exaggerating. I always found that to be so funny about him. A birdie two times. He's another one of my supporters. God bless him. But a lot of things he said regarding his presidency was true. Okay, when he was president, the bottom line is the economy was, in fact, doing great. Unemployment was, in fact, at its lowest. These are facts. Okay, everyone like was getting jobs. The Hispanic community, the African American community, everyone was getting work. Wall Street, the stock market. Oh my God, was I? It was so easy to make money when Trump was president in the stock market. It was like I think a friggin' baby can make money in the stock market back then. I'm not making it political, but I'm talking facts. I'm talking facts. I'm not making it political. How could anybody vote for Biden again? Do you all understand that Biden? Do you understand there's a very strong possibility the man has dementia? Now listen, I'm not a doctor and I want to make this clear. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm not a doctor. But can all of you not see that this guy is doing things that really is not normal? I mean, come on. It was 151, Bob the Builder. Look, I don't want to argue. Look. When people talk stupid, guys, I got to get. Let's say goodbye to Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder's gone. I hate it when people talk stupid. Don't tell me because I sold it at that price, you friggin' moron. It's telling me it wasn't at 151. Bob, do me a favor. Go home and get your shine box, shine your damn shoes, and stick the shoe up your friggin' ASS, all right? Trying to tell me what I know. This guy. No limit is coming to Barnegat. Zanny, you keep saying the same things. I don't know what you want me to tell you, brother. What do you want me to tell you? It's like, what do you want me to tell you? Look, if the guy comes to my house, I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to handle the situation. I'm going to call 911. I'm going to leave him outside. I'm not going to open up the door. And I'm going to let the police come in and escort him off my property because the cop made it very crystal clear. If I open up the door, you understand, and I attack him, I'm the one who's going to go to jail. Me, I'm going to get in trouble. You think it's worth it for that piece of garbage, for that piece of shit, for that low life piece of trash that I'm going to go to jail? It's not worth it. Okay. So, what am I going to do if he comes to my house? I'm going to call 911. If he breaks into my house, I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to kill him because, if he doesn't have a weapon, if he's not armed, I can't use deadly force. I will certainly defend myself. But if this dude comes into my house with a weapon and he's armed, I'm telling you, I'll shoot him. And I'm saying this on YouTube. I will shoot him. Period. If he comes into my house and he has a gun and he has a knife and he's looking to harm or kill my family, I'll pull a Clint Eastwood on his ass. That's it. That's it. So Zadie, what else do you want me to say? What did Lou post about me? What did he post about me? What, Mister? I killed 7 people. He said, Lou. Mister, I stole $73,000 from innocent senior citizens. Mister, I went to jail and I was tortured in jail. What did Lou say about me? What did he say? Tell me, please. That's what I'm saying, man. What did you do in 2009? Listen, everybody keeps bringing up the same things about me, and I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, you have to understand something. I have literally explained my whole life to everybody on YouTube. It's getting to a point. You want to hear the 3 things they bring up over and over and over again. I'm going to tell you the 3 things. Okay. So I was doing an animal rescue concert with me and my wife. We rented out the Staten Island Yankee Stadium. Now, this is not the big time major league stadium. This is the minor league stadium. And I was putting on a Billy Joel tribute concert. Okay. Now, the point was to open a non-kill animal rescue center because the non-kill animal rescue center closed down. It had no more funding that was local in our area. So this was during, I think, 2008. I don't know, maybe he was referring to that. And what happened was we sold something like 250 tickets. We needed to raise $50,000 just to rent out the stadium, and I needed to raise additional money to actually open the non-kill animal rescue center. So we just did it. We couldn't do it. It was what was going on in 2008 with the housing crisis. Everybody was flipping. People were losing their homes. It was in a state of depression. So I canceled the concert. I canceled the concert. Ticketmaster refunded all of the money to everybody who paid. That's it. That's all that happened. No harm, no foul. And people keep bringing this up. Like, it's like, I can't, every minute they keep bringing this up. You had an animal rescue concert. You had an animal rescue concert. I'm like, I know, I've gone over this, and the money was refunded. Okay. The next thing that people bring up about me is that the SEC issued me one time a cease and desist order. Okay. I was reading the book, The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump. I started to get this idea in my head that I could be Donald Trump. I just started believing it. I'm like, you know what? I could do something really big. So what happened was I got a bunch of my family, a bunch of my friends. We put together a large down payment. We had the option. I had an option. I have to go pick up my daughter from school. So just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Have a great day. And I will be back later. Hopefully everybody got that message. All right. Take care, everybody. God bless. I'll speak to all of you later.